friends, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to discuss research plan and research design. So we will learn how you choose your research plan or the approach or the design, research design, how to choose research design, how to choose whether your research will be quantitative or qualitative, or you will be using the mixed method research design. So we will discuss these things in detail. So let's begin. So what actually happened? Research plan, as you know, that research plan, it is the whole overview of your research, right? So a research plan, it is a detailed description of this study proposed to investigate a given problem, right? Description, it's a detailed description of your study, your proposed study. So you have to make plannings, right? And you will be thinking about choosing a specific research design. So what are the things you keep in mind while deciding research design? We will see that, right? So research plan, it includes an introduction that include the review of literature and discussion of research design procedures and information about data analysis. A research plan may be relatively brief and informal, or maybe lengthy, or maybe formal, right? Depending on the type of design that you choose. So if you choose quantitative research plan or quantitative research design, this will be the outline for that quantitative research design, right? First you have introduction. Under the main headings you have subheadings that include statement of the topic, statement of research question, and literature review, statement of hypothesis if appropriate, or if applicable, if hypothesis is applicable, if you are using hypothesis. And then second major heading is method, the methodology, right? It includes the participants, instruments, design, procedures. And third major section is data analysis, right? Data collecting tools and such things come under this main heading. And fourth one is the time schedule. And when you choose quantitative research plan, then the outline will be like this, right? Introduction, and under that statement of topic, statement of research question, review of related literature, statement of hypothesis if appropriate. And second one is the method, participants, instruments, designs, procedures, data analysis, and time schedule. Almost similar outline, they have quantitative and qualitative, but there is a difference in data collecting tools, data analysis, sampling, and things like that. So research design, which research design that you choose? So how to design a strategy for conducting the proposed research study? So you will be deciding. So for making decision you will ask the following questions: what should be the focus of my study, what is the type of data I needed, and what are the methodological choices do I have or I should make, and what are the steps I need to consider. After answering those questions you will be able to choose your research design, selection of research design. So the research design, right, whether quantitative, qualitative, or mixed method, so it indicates the steps that will need to be taken and sequence they will occur, and each design can rely on one or more data collecting tools. As I already discussed, the collection of data, sampling, data collecting tools, that varies in quantitative and qualitative research. And further you have to access the reliability and validity, and critical consideration in determining methodology is the selection of subject. So operational definitions, the variables, yes, you have to choose under your variables, the variables defined, right? So variables defined by the conceptual definitions I've already covered the concept, constructs, and variables in research in detail. So, the conceptual definition that explains the concept the variable is trying to capture. So, these variables are the technical aspects of your research. So, variables defined by operational definition, which are the definitions for how variable will be measured. And further, you will go for operationalization, right? So you will consider these things theory. You have to keep in mind the theory, the abstract statement that make claims about the world and how it works, research problem, which is very important. And once you choose your research problem, then your variables, research questions, and research objectives will be defined, right, at theoretical level. And then comes the concepts. These are the building blocks of your theory. These are the abstract things, I already discussed the abstract things which do not have physical form, right, cannot be directly measured. And this may concepts may include your size, weight, and things like that. And indicators are the phenomena which point to the existence of the concepts, and variables are the components of indicators that can be measured, whose values measure varies from uh, one point to another. And values are the actual units of measurement of variables, and they are the data in most concrete form. So under operations, you have to keep these things in mind while deciding your research design. And further, the types of variables, as I've already discussed, dependent and independent variables. Independent variable is what that is manipulated, or that is not the under the influence of other variable, or it is a, you can say it's a treatment or program, or it is the cause. While dependent variable is something that depends on independent variable, and it is the outcome or the effect. And so as a researcher, you intended to participate in a class over a 2-month period and analyze the strategies the teacher employed to manage the classroom and maintain a discipline. So under this statement, what specific type of research design and data collecting instrument would you use in this research study? Right, it's asking you a question under a statement is given. So you have to decide which research design you may opt for, and what would be some of research questions that you formulate regarding data collecting instruments, data collecting tools. As a researcher, you are interested in finding out why some students are more motivated than the other to learn a foreign language, and the relationship between motivation to learn a language and achievement. And you intend to use both quantitative and qualitative data collecting tools to explore these two aspects. And so it suggests and it clearly provides the following methodological aspects of your study. The first one is to construct 2 or 3 research questions for your study, and suggest dependent and independent variables, and suggest quantitative and qualitative research instruments, and suggest questions and items. So after keeping these things in mind, you will be able to use the research design for your study. And another important research design, that is mixed method, right? And you will be opting for that if you are intended, if your data is some of your data is in numerical form, in quantitative or measurable form, and some is not measurable or in quantitative or any other form, qualitative or any other form, then you will opt for the mixed methodology. So this is about choosing research methodology or research design. Hope you understand. Thank you for watching.